What's going on, Little Dap? Jared Montz, former pro and founder of OnlineSoccerAcademy.com. Today, I'm telling you the story of how I didn't make my ODP team when I was 16. So for those of you that watch a lot, we've been doing a lot of these stories, the story of how I went pro, how I met David Beckham. So click here. You can watch more stories if you want when you're done with this one. But the idea of these stories are they're unscripted, and they're supposed to be a source of inspiration for you. To get you excited about the future, to let you know I'm going through some of the hard times you might be going through. Just the other day, a player asked me, I got cut from a team I was on the year before, what do I do now? And I'm thinking, just wait a few days and you'll see a video about that. So these stories are meant to inspire you. I hope you enjoy them. So for me, growing up in Louisiana, small town Louisiana, I was trying out for the ODP team, and ODP is Olympic Development Program. And that's the United States way to groom you into the national team. You do well at the state level, you make it, you move up to the regional level, you make that, you go up to the national team level. So I had played on the Louisiana State team when I was 15, did well. I go into tryouts, and it's just a normal, hot, muggy day in Louisiana. But I'd worked hard, I was prepared for tryouts, I did great in tryouts, I was defending hard, tackling, I scored a goal from like 35 yards away. I'm pretty sure my name's going to be called just after the way I'd played. And they sit everyone down at the end of the tryouts, like a weekend tryout, they sit everyone down, and they call out the names. All these names get called out, all my friends that were on the team the year before, and my name doesn't get called out. And I'm thinking, what? You know, how's this happen? People are like looking at me like, well, how is Montz not on the team? So the coach said, for those of you that didn't make it, feel free to come talk to me and ask me what I think the feedback is, and I'll do my best to give you feedback and give you things to work on. So I'm crying. I'm not bawling, but I'm definitely teary-eyed, and I'm so frustrated and so upset. And a friend of mine who was with me, he didn't make the team either, but he didn't have a good tryout. He didn't work hard. He wasn't prepared, and he didn't deserve to make the team. Like, objectively, I deserved to make the team. So it was very frustrating for me. So I go up to the coach, and I ask him, what can I do better next year, coach? And he said, I just don't think you're big enough to play with the big boys. And I'm like, I just said okay and walked off. I was pretty upset, especially after I was tackling a lot of people, defending hard out there. But anyway, there was nothing I could do about that. It wasn't my decision. I can't change this coach's mind. I gave it everything I had. I had no regrets. Did I cry on the way home? Yeah, I cried. I cried real hard. I gave everything I had to that tryout, and it was out of my control. I didn't make it. So after a few days of feeling bad for myself, I kind of like dusted myself off, and I took that negative energy and turned it into positive energy and just kind of let it fuel my fire that I'm going to use this time to get stronger in the gym. I was 16 at the time, so I was starting to work out, and I'm going to keep doing my ball work, and I'm going to prove this guy wrong that I can play with the big boys. I am strong. And just got after it, trained hard, working hard, and just tried to forget about the past, focus on the future, and focus on the now, and control what I could control. And wouldn't you know it, 3 or 4 weeks later, the state coach, the Louisiana State coach, called me up. This was a different coach from the guy who ran those tryouts. He calls me up and says, Jared, I think you're one of the best players in the state. I want you on the ODP team. And I'm like, well, thanks, coach. I appreciate that, but so-and-so told me I wasn't good enough and I can't play with the big boys. And he goes, don't worry about what so-and-so told you. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I think you're one of the best players in the state, and this is when we're having our next practice session. We look forward to seeing you there. I get off the phone and I'm like, Mom, guess what? You'll never believe it. I'm on the state ODP team now. And that was a big lesson for me, and you need to take that as a lesson right there, because one coach's trash is another coach's treasure, and you need to understand that one coach is going to have their opinion, and they may not like you, and they may not understand your style of play, and another coach is going to love your style of play. So next time a coach cuts you from a team or tells you you're not good enough, just accept their criticism, be positive, don't burn any bridges, brush your shoulders off, work your butt off, and get ready, because the next coach is going to want you. if you react positive. So that's my story of how I didn't make the ODP team. If you ever don't make a team, watch this video. Hopefully it'll help you out. Post a comment in the description below. Sorry. Post a comment in the comment section below. Hopefully you're following me on Google Plus so I can follow you back, so I can respond back to you. But post a comment. Hope this video meant something to you. Watch the other stories we do and train hard this week. Believe in it and be confident. Believe in it.